Okay, so now we're going to create our legal menu and our main menu, but first to do that we're going to need some content for the menus. So the first thing we need to do is create our legal pages first and a few other pages. So we're going to go to WP Insert. We'll wait for that to load. And then we come down here and you can see right here where it should say, okay, here it is, legal pages. So this will help us put in our legal pages. So we're going to need a privacy policy, terms and conditions, disclaimer, and a copyright notice page. So all we got to do is click over here. Then we can just copy their content from here, but if we want to, we can click assign pages. And then we just grab which page it goes to. And so if we got privacy policy, we click update. And it should be copying the content, but if not, it should automatically insert it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come over here to this tab. I just created a new tab. I'm going to come over here to pages, click all pages. And then come over here to privacy policy. And see if there's any content in there. Okay, so there's no content in here, so that means we're going to have to copy and paste it from using the WP insert. For some reason it's not working like it should, because we should automatically be able to come over here and this content should automatically be able to be assigned to a certain page. So if we click privacy policy, we should be able to click update, and update should automatically put the page in there. But for some reason it's not doing that. So we're just going to copy the content right here, and then we can go over here to pages, and then we can click paste, and then we're just going to come down here, click update, and to make sure we got what we wanted, what we're going to do is we're going to click on preview changes. Okay, so you can see right here, this content isn't here, so we can click this bar off. Alright, so this all we do is we're just going to copy and paste it. We're going to do it manually because for some reason it's not working when we do it the other way. So if we copy and paste it, you can see we have the privacy policy page, and it automatically inserted our website name right here. And if we want to, we can edit this template to get rid of this widget bar on the side. So we can easily do that if we desire. If you just want to be a full with page with no sidebars, we can get rid of that. And we would do that by coming right here to default layout, and we would choose no sidebars, full width layout, or 2 sidebars if we want a sidebar on each side. So it all depends, or if you want to switch it to the right side, it's up to you. So for these pages, I'm just going to put no sidebar and click update. And then now we'll no longer see a sidebar when we view the page. Okay, so from there, all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and repeat that same process for all the other legal pages that we created. And we'll do that just by going to all pages now, and we just did privacy policy. So now we just have to finish the rest of them. So I'm going to come back over here to WP Insert, click the X, I'm going to go to Terms and Conditions, and then once again, we're going to copy and paste everything in here, and then go back to pages, come down, and that was terms and conditions, so we're just going to click edit. Make sure I have the right one. Okay. Alright. Then once again, we'll click paste. And before I update, I'm just going to go ahead and change the bars to no sidebars. That we can do that at one time. And then just click update. While that's loading, I'm going to come over here, and when we grab our disclaimers page, once again, simply copy. And the reason why you want to have these legal pages that way that just so prevents you from getting copyright notice for people not to steal your content, and just kind of protects you legally. Make sure people know that your content can't be just taken and people can't claim it as their own. This way, this will give you a little bit of protection. So come over here back to all pages, and we just collected the disclaimer page. So go ahead and do that. Click edit. Once again, paste it. I'm going to change my sidebars to no sidebars. Update. Okay. And then last but not least, once again, we're going to do this one more time. Click all pages. And then we're going to click down and we're going to grab the copyright notice page. Like I said, normally this should have been automated. We should have just been able to click the button, click update, and then it would have went there. But for some reason, we didn't get that. So we're just going to do it manually. No big deal. Alright, and copyright notice. Once you get this stuff down, guys, you'll be able to move through websites really quickly. For the beginning, it's going to take you a little bit longer just because you don't understand the basics. Once you get that down, once we actually move into creating the website, that's going to be fairly quickly. That's going to move very quickly because now we know all the basic things to do. But this is your initial setup when you create a website, all the basics. So once you get this down, you'll be a lot better at what you're doing, and you'll understand things a lot more efficiently. Okay, so now we've done that. We've created our legal pages. We're going to come back up here to 2 pages. Well, actually, first of all, let's go grab a short code for our contact us page. And what we're going to do right there is just going to go to, I believe, should be, well, we can actually use right here. We can use contact forms to create us a nice contact form for our page. Okay. So right here we can view the page to see what kind of template this created for us. And it's gonna be a pretty basic template asking for name, email. You can see right here, name, email, subject. So it's gonna be text if they have a question or a message or anything, or the subject of the message, and then they put their message area and then the send button. So this is gonna be a very basic contact us page, which is all you really need. So to put this in our page, to create a contact us page, we just click copy. This is the short code. So we're copying all of this stuff for our website. I mean, not for our website, for our web page, for contact. And all we do once we did that is just come over here to pages and click add new. And then we can just name it contact. And contact me, contact us, or just contact, doesn't really matter. Then we're going to go to the text editor. Simply do right here. Click contact form. We can go to visual editor. It should show us what it looks like. Well, not yet. Here's what we'll do. Now I'm going to move the sidebar. I'm going to move it to no sidebars. I don't want a sidebar on this page. And we're going to click save draft. Then we will click preview. so you can see what it looks like. Alright, so this is a nice clean contact form. Very basic page. You can see if you want to change the look out, if you want to change the look of this page, you can easily do that. And I'll show you how to do editing. So right now our site is very empty. It's a very just basic website right now. We haven't really done any editing to it. We haven't customized it, adding colors. So right now the website is just a basic website, nothing special about it. And we're gonna make it. Our job now is to improve the look of it and get it looking like a professional website. Last page I'm going to create, I'm going to actually create 2 more pages. So just scroll up here and a little more. And I do apologize, this video is going to be a little bit longer because we have a lot to do in this one. Pretty much for every website create, I usually like to have contact us page, a blog page, and about us page is pretty common. So about us, remember you can create whatever pages you want to, or if you want it to be a blog post, which I'll show you how to do that too. Alright, so just make it about us. Once again, we can have a sidebar, we can choose not to, totally up to you. Publish. Okay. And then we're going to need to create one more page for our blog to be hosted on. So come up here, add new page. Oops. Alright, let's click back. Okay, come down here and then click blog. Alright. Left sidebar. I'm actually going to change it to right sidebar and then click save draft. Okay, so now next thing we do is come out here and create a menu. So we're going to go to appearance, then click menus. I'm going to name the first one main menu, then create menu. I'm going to name the other one legal menu. And I believe this theme supports 2 menus. So, and we'll create a new menu. Call it legal menu. And we'll create that. Okay. So what we need to do now for our menu, let's go back to main menu and get this one edited. And actually I'm going to choose to have a custom home page. So I'm actually going to use a static home page, which means that I actually need to go over here, click on a tab, and click that one off. We're actually going to create one more new page. I'm going to call it home page. Now you don't have to do this. If you want, you can make your home page just a blog home page, which means all your recent blog posts will be pushed to your home page. But for me, I'm going to create a custom home page so you can see what it looks like. I'm just going to name this home and then click. Actually, the layout doesn't really matter right now. We'll edit it with Elementor, which is our page editor. I'm just going to click Save Draft. Come back over here. Once that stops loading up at the top, then I'll know that the page is done being created. Then I'll refresh this page. So now I'm going to refresh this page. Okay, so now we're under main menu. Alright. And then you click right here, display menu location, and we're going to want to do main menu. Now, to add items to the menu, what we need to do is go to view all. I want the home, I want the about us, and where is our, okay, so if we don't see it, we're just going to type in our contact page that we created. Did that one not? Okay. Having a little bit of a problem here. For some reason, it's not picking up our pages we created. So the home page, about us page. Let's go back over here to pages. Well, let's save the menu first. Okay, so it may not be picking it up for the menu because we haven't yet published it. So I'm just going to try that real quick. I'm going to publish these pages and see if it'll let us do that. So let me click publish. And then now it should pick it up. Okay. Come back over here to all pages again. So we just published that one. Now we need to publish our blog page. Then go over here, publish our home page. Now come back over here to appearance, come to menus, and then we'll see if it works now. Alright, let's see what we got now. Okay, so now that was the issue. Because we didn't publish the pages, the menu could not pick them up. So we need to go back to our main menu because right now it's on legal menu. Right now we have home as a custom link, which is not our page. So we're going to click remove. And we're going to click right here. We're going to click blog, contact, and then add to menu. Now once we get the menu, we can arrange the order of the menu. If we want to do an indent for the menu, which we want, if we want about us to be connected to the home page, in the home page tab we can just have a hover effect to where this would come down. But this right here will mean that they're all individual, and we can put in the order we want to. So maybe about us will be last, and then once we do that, we'll click save menu. Okay, the next thing we need to do is come over here and create our legal menu. So we'll click select. And we want to come over here and select all of our legal pages. So copyright, disclaimer, terms and conditions, privacy policy. Add to menu. And once again, choose the order you want them in. Doesn't really matter, in my opinion. Or if you want to, all of them can be under, they can be a sub item. We can do it that way. Or we can have it as one menu. I'm going to leave it this way for now. Click Save Menu. And while we're talking about menus, I'll go over these other tabs so you understand these. So right now, these are pages we created. So right now, these are pages. We can also include in our menu a certain post. If you want a specific post that you want for your menu, say if you have a post where you're giving away a free ebook or a free guide or something like that, you can put that in your tab. You can put that post link into your menu. Also, if you want a custom link, so if you just want to put a link that leads them right to a certain product or a different website that you may have, you would insert that into your menu by just inserting the link that you want them to take it to, and then enter the name of the link. And this is what it'll look like in your menu. So you can call it free book, and this can take them to another page or another website or free course. Then you have categories. You can do that too, which we haven't created any categories yet, but we'll want to do that to have once we start creating blog posts, to make that way they can be organized inside of our website. So if you're talking about different subjects, say you're talking about finance, you can have your website could be about finance, but then within finance you have debt, investing, savings. So those can be your different categories for your blogs, and that way you can assign a category to each blog you put out. That way it makes it easier for people to navigate your website and find the content they're looking for. So I don't remember if I clicked Save Menu or not, so I'm going to do that again. And then now what we're going to do is we're actually going to stop right here. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how we're going to start customizing the site a little bit more now. Now that we've created some pages and we created the menu, we're going to go back to the front end editor and make a few changes now.